G'day my YouTube friends, how's everyone going? I hope wherever you are you're happy, you're safe, you're keeping well. My name's Caroline and this is my weekly cash stuffing. This is $700 and this is what I stuff after my bills and utilities and everything. After my phone bill, this is what I have for my long-term sinking funds and some savings challenges. So if you're interested in watching where this money goes, let's get this onto a tray and let's get it going. All right, now that that's onto a tray, if you're a new subscriber, a Pepsi cheers to you and Pepsi cheers to all of my current subscribers too. If you've been here from the start, the middle, or if you've just joined today, thank you very much for watching. If you are new, I love a Pepsi Max. So this is $700. I'm really excited to stuff. I love Mondays. So first things first, I always take out my cash envelopes and see how much I've got left, as well as my change, and then my receipts as well. So if you have used my receipt jar referral code, I really do appreciate you for doing that, because I'm trying to save up for mum for Christmas. So, and if you haven't and you're not sure what receipt jar is, you just scan in your receipts and accumulate points, which then you can exchange for gift cards. So if you feel like you want to join, please use my referral code, because you get 200 points and I'll get 200 points. So first up, we hardly have any change. Oh no, there's a little bit more in there. What do we have? We've got $4.20. That's probably the smallest amount I've ever had. So that will go into the family jar that we're saving all our coins. Petrol, like I mentioned in my video yesterday, still have the $50 in there, plus 4 cents off a litre vouchers that I've got. So I will keep that to the side. And then what I have left in my spend is literally $15. But if you're new, I keep AA notes. It just means it's a first cereal. Nothing super special. It's just a little hobby I do. So this actually won't go in. This will go in my AA folder. So I have $10. So that $10 and something is better than nothing. And that will go into the May rollover. Now I don't count this. I'll count this at the end of the year, and each month what I do with my rollover is I put it in here, and let's see how much I can save at the end of the year just by not spending that rollover. But now we have to put $150 back into my weekly spend, so $51.50. And this is what I normally spend on, like food, takeaway. If I see something I want to buy, that's what that money comes out of. So I will put these back into my wallet and I am ready to go for the week. Next up is my sinking funds. I get really excited about this. So first up is Splurge, and Splurge is receiving 30. So now it has 50, 70, 80 in Splurge. I hope everyone has had a really nice weekend. It was Mother's Day here in Australia on Sunday, so if you are a mum, I hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. Savings is going to get 100, 51. So that's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 in the bank. These are my prop notes. They're just indicates what's in the bank. So that's 7,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 59, 50, yes, 8. So at the end of this month, I will go through my envelopes and I will exchange out notes for placeholders, and my threshold is normally $1,000. So once I get to 1,000 in cash, I put that back into the bank and I'll put in a prop note. So we have done it. We've got to 8 grand, and I am on a mission to get because I've designed up a 10K slip and I want to get that this year, and I'm determined, and that's amazing. So that means in a year, hopefully if I can do this by July, if I can do that by July, that means in a year I've saved 10 grand. That would be amazing. That's just for my personal savings, because I'm also saving money for my travel, my UK. I want to go to UK next year. This is going to get $50. And so that's also got 7 in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 50. So $7,850 is now in my travel UK. I'd love to have 15 grand, because I think 2 or 3 of it's going to go to flights alone. And we are planning on going for about 6 weeks. So We'd need that money, especially with the conversion rate. Adventure is receiving 20. Now this is because the travel is for the UK. Adventure is if I want to go a weekend away, a day trip, anything like that around Australia. This is what that money will come out of. So it's 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220 now in Adventure Fund. CAROCASH will receive 20, so that's got 40. And then when I get paid for like Etsy and YouTube, I'm going to focus on putting a little bit more money in this, because I'm noticing that you guys are buying some products, and that means I need inventory and I need envelopes and all that. So I've been churning through this, but I want to make sure that I have enough money that when I get to 2,000 subscribers, I want to do another giveaway. So I want to make sure that there is something in there for that. So yeah, you'll see me in my side hustle income stuffing this a lot more. PO box is going to get skipped. Design is going to get $10. And so now that has 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. And this, I'm a graphic designer, so I need to purchase like annual subscriptions for things. So that's what I'm saving up for. Car insurance will get 20. So now that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's great. I'm telling you, it's just so nice when you get that annual bill in the mail or electronically, however you receive your bills, and then you have the money. You know, you're not stressing. Like, this is an annual bill for $650 and I've already got $580 put aside. So I'm almost done with this, and I'm going to have this months in advance. Like, if you struggle with your bills, if you struggle with having the money there, try this system, because it really does help. And then at the end of the year, it's not such a shock to the system, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60. And this one's an $850 goal by the end of the year. So again, I'm only $200 off, and I'm going to be done with that. This is also getting 20, and this is for car service. So this is if I need, you know, all of a sudden I go and get a service done and they say you need new oils, you need new tires, whatever. This is what this will come out of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 50. So $650 now, with the goal of having it around 1K. I think that's a great amount to have just put aside for an emergency for your car. Because also, like, even though I've got car insurance, you know, if you get into an accident, you've got to pay an excess. Everyone's excess is different, but you know, at least I have some money here that if that happens, touch wood, but you know, if it does happen, at least again, you're prepared. That's what this is why this system, I love it. I wish I started years ago. 51, 20, 40, 60, 80. But the point is, I have started, and that's the main thing. Head to toe, I actually had someone purchase some stuff from my Etsy store, and I'm not going to mention the names or anything, but she told me that she was 16 years old, and I wrote to her saying, wow, you are amazing, you've started at 16 and you're already thinking about this. This is brilliant. 20, 40, 60, 80 now in head to toe. I just think that's amazing, right? Gifts, $20, so that's 51, 20, 40. You know, I normally try and tell you a show I've been watching or a movie that I've watched. Oh, and SOS is fully funded, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's my sinking funds. Wow, that went quick. So savings challenges now. So yeah, you know how I normally tell you about a show or something that I've been watching? So I've not actually, it's not a show like on Netflix or anything like that. I've been watching another fellow YouTuber. I've subscribed to these people for years, but I've really been catching up and binging their channel, and it's called Mudlarking, and I don't know if anyone knows about that, but it's this thing where you walk along, they're based in London, in England, London, and they walk along the Thames, the River Thames, and they find, like, you know, because the Thames used to be like a tip, basically. A lot of people from, you know, the 1700s, 1600s, even they find stuff from the Roman era, and you know, they find old clay pipes, they find coins, they find gems, sometimes some gold. Like, it's amazing. and I've been watching, I've been catching back up, and I just love it, and I can't wait to go to London. And I want to spend, I said to Mum, I'd love to book like at least half a day just to walk and do it myself, because nowhere around here can you mudlark. But yeah, if I'm going to put the names of the channels of the two people that in particular that I watch, it's Sci-Fines and Nicola White, I think it is. And oh my god, if you're interested in anything like that, definitely give these two a watch, because I just find that I spend hours sitting there watching these people just go and find things and treasure hunt. It's great for your kids too, because they tell you a bit of the history when they find something. Anyway, so I just like to recommend something if I can, and that is what I've been watching. So if you are interested, definitely give them a go. So I'm going to add 50 to Weekend Away. So now that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 20, 40, 60. So 860 with the goal of $1,500. Alright, and then next up is our autumn savings challenge, and thank you so much to everyone who has made purchases on my Etsy store. You have all your orders have included the winter savings challenge, or alternatively you can download it yourself, which I'll leave a link below. So that's 100, 200, 20, 40, 65. That's right, because then we've got 75, 80, 90, yeah, 300. So we've only got one more week to go, and then the following week is the last day of autumn, which, tell you what, it's been pretty chilly this weekend, so winter's definitely coming. And when I say chilly, it's probably like 18 degrees, but that's cold compared to like the 30 that we've had. So yeah, this is exciting. I'm going to be fully funded. I'm going to be adding in $30. Look at this, check this out. So now this should be $800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $800. And I am not going to stuff this anymore, because I know that they're going to be $800. I know it, and if they're not, then I'll have to figure something out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this, I'm going to take this out, I'm going to probably put the $800 in my bank, and then that's safe. And then when the next generation comes out, which I'm thinking in a month, I'll be able to buy it, and then I can't wait to do like an unboxing or something on the channel. So yeah, I can't wait. So that is fully funded, yay. So this is what I mean, I've saved up for something as opposed to just splurging and putting it on my credit card. That's great, I feel great about that. It's the first time I've ever done something like that and actually saved up for something, so I'm pretty proud of myself to do that. Apple Savings Challenge is receiving 20. In the past, there's no way I would have saved up for that. I would have just bought it and regretted it, or dealt with it later, you know. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410 now in my $2,000 iPhone. I'm saving for the iPhone 14, which will come out in September. Melbourne Cup is getting skipped, and then we have Christmas. And Christmas is going to get 2 Santas, so $40. So 20 and 40. Now that has 1 in the bank, 1,000, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, so $1,260 in Christmas. That's another really good feeling for sure. Last year was the first year that I'd ever saved and budgeted for Christmas, and that was such a relief. And if you've watched my video yesterday, you would have seen I actually tossed heads. So I get to put $10 into this. So that's 20, 40, 60, 75. Now I don't know what I'm saving for. I don't know where this is going to go. This is just a little bit of a giggle challenge, really. You know, it's I'm not sure whether that 5 just did not want to go in there. I don't know where this is going to go, but it's just $75 so far, so that's great. Just for $75 more than I had, that's for sure. So, and my $500 challenge then will receive the other 10. So we'll colour in a $10 pile of coins, and that's 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 270. So we are officially definitely past halfway now, which we were last week, but that's great. We're definitely in the home stretch. And lastly, my $3,000 challenge is going to get the remaining 20. And so now that has $1,000 in the bank and $40 in cash. So that feels really good to have already $1,000 in the bank. And now people keep asking, my most common question is, do I have one bank account or do I have split accounts when I'm using the prop? So I actually have one bank account, and so just say I have 10 grand in the bank account, which I have, you know, just for example, 10 grand in the bank. I know that one of those grand has to go to my $3,000 challenge. I know one of them has to go into the Christmas, etc., etc. So that's why I use prop notes, and of course I keep trackers, and then that way I just find that easier than having 10 different bank accounts. But I know some banks do offer you the ability to be able to split up into categories, subcategories. My bank unfortunately doesn't. I would have to open up so many accounts just to have individual accounts representing the envelopes. So I'm okay with this. I understand where all the money is, and visually that's why I love prop notes, because you can kind of just definitely see where all your money is. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked this stuffing. A Pepsi cheers again to you all. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday for my CAROCASH collect. So until then, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.